How do YouTubers do this? Please ignore my hat here and my sunburnt face. Lovely. We have started Crown of Midnight. We are on chapter 8. I am really enjoying this so far. I was a bit nervous, you know, sometimes like when you enjoy the first book in a series and you move on, it can be like, you can be really excited about it, but it can still be nerve-wracking because you're like, am I gonna love this as much as I love the first one? And I'm really enjoying this, so I'm very excited. They are up to the part where we've found out that Celaena is not killing the targets from like for the king. She's basically bribing them to run away, and Chaol has asked to come with her to help with one of her targets. Sorry, I feel like my thoughts are so disjointed because I'm trying to think about what I'm saying in real time as I'm speaking, instead of thinking about what I want to say and then saying it. Yeah, as you can see, we've started to tab this series as well, and I think I've almost gone through a whole thing of tabs already, and I'm only on chapter 8, so there we go. I need to go and put After Sun on because I'm pretty sure I'm sunburnt already, and I literally sat outside for an hour. I was literally about to sit down and be like, there's a lot going on this morning, it's such a crazy morning. That's a lie, such a lie. I took my partner to the train station because he has a work thing, and I've come home and I've made myself a cup of coffee and I'm about to make my breakfast and I need to do the dishes. That's my crazy morning. So I read another chapter yesterday. That was the last clip that you saw. I literally only got one chapter read. But can we just talk about how fucking jealous Dorian is? The fact that they're at this like event and the king has requested that Celaena is there, and he's like, Dorian is watching Celaena watch Chaol, and she turns around and looks at Dorian, according to Dorian, with no hint of emotion, nothing. And he finds himself storming out of the room. My guy, what are you doing? I get the whole jealousy thing. Have some composure. Let's talk about maturity, shall we? What are you doing? And he's like, what's wrong? Why would anything be wrong? And I just, like, the fact that Celaena is so against Roland because Chaol said that he doesn't trust him, so now she's like, should I not trust him? I genuinely think that this is going to be one of the things through the book that is going to come back to bite us on the ass. The fact that she's like, you're going to be used as a pawn here. This is, do you know what I mean? It's like being handed a smoking gun. Like, this is going to come back up again. She's literally just went to see Celaena Rompier, whatever. She just went to see Celaena Rompier, and the girl has been left in a cell for 2 months. 2 months! I get the word, like, 2 months? Nobody's checked on her in 2 months. I completely understand that Celaena is not a good person, but like, she was sold out by Duke Perrington. This is not real. It's not a real story. And I'm like, this is history. They should be teaching this in school. I need to eat. I am asking you respectfully not to judge the state of my hair or of my kitchen. Just don't even look at it. Don't look at it! So I didn't get much reading done yesterday because I was feeling really sorry for myself. I literally only read a chapter in the morning before I went to work, and I didn't read anything else. I did think about downloading the audiobook to listen to when we go on our runs, because I listened to a podcast and I think I enjoyed that more than the music. but then I'd have to go back and mark things that I wanted marked, and it's just too much hassle. So I have a late start at work today, but I'm working later than I normally do. So I'm going to try and read a little bit before I have to get ready for work. I'm going to take my book with me and my camera and get kind of some reading done in between clients, because I think I'm gonna be able to do that. Maybe. We'll see. But I'm really, really enjoying it so far. And Danny, don't even look at me. Follow her here on YouTube and on TikTok. She commented on my video being like, yeah, nobody talks about Chaol, but I'm not going to say anything. I swear if this is another Tamlin situation, I will eat my own, like I can't. I was going to say I'll eat my own hand, but then it's going to happen, isn't it? I'm going to be so annoyed. I can't be lured in like this again. I can't be lured in like this again. And you know, on the face of it, when I think about the first ACOTAR, how was I lured in? Maybe I need to do an ACOTAR reread. Maybe that's going to be, you know, something that we do. Anyway, I'm very excited about where this is going to go. I can't do that. Like, I can't do this again. I can't have another Tamlin situation. I can't. I know what Chaol's like. I feel like he would tell on her. Despite his feelings, despite like all that he seems to care for her, I feel like he would put his job as captain of the guard above her in any situation. And I feel like this is what's gonna happen. Anyway, I'm gonna go read some more. I still haven't read anything. I'm now redoing my nails. And this is the bad thing about having your own business where you can do your own nails, is you will constantly be redoing your own nails. Either that or your nails will look like this. These are the finished nails. I didn't match them on this side because, well, I forgot to put the dots on these ones, and I had to make these ones as press-ons because I didn't have time to stick them on properly like them. So anyway, nails done. So I have made it to chapter 10. A lot happened in chapter 9. I've managed to use up all of my pink tabs in 70 pages. We found out that Celaena has told Celaena that Roland is not to be trusted, that none of them can be trusted. Another fuel to the fire for my Chaol is Tamlin theory. And then she thinks that they're using her for something else. They won't tell her what it is. Celaena's convinced that she's mad, but I'm not convinced she's mad at all. And then she said, something is coming and I am to greet it. I'm sorry, is this going to be another... Is it Ridorak? Is this going to be another Ridorak situation? She's not crazy. Something is happening. And then Nehemia said, do you think another court like that could ever rise again? So is this foreshadowing? I'm so stressed. I need to keep reading. But my tea is going to be ready. I'm so stressed already and I'm only fucking 70 pages in. Is Celaena Aelin? Is Celaena the lost heir? I love it when a plan comes together. Is that what this is? Tell me I'm right. So I'm currently 179 pages in. I've managed to get quite a lot, like nearly 100 pages read so far today since I came home from work. And I've nearly used up 2 like packs of tabs now. And I've still got this much left to go, so I'm gonna have to see if I can find more pink tabs. We were sitting outside, but it is so hot out there. I'm too pale. I'm turning into Freckles McGee. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on the camera, but my freckles are coming out in force and it's just far too hot outside for me. I have a few theories and things about what is happening. The fact that Dorian is now exploring the fact that he thinks he might be magic. To begin with, I thought that it was Nehemia that was doing the word marks, like what she had done for Celaena. I'm not sure, and I'm extremely wary of Chaol now after what Danny said. I'm like, everything he does, I'm like, is this suspicious? Is it not suspicious? How do I feel about it? I don't know. So yeah, that's where we are just now, and I feel like I'm enjoying this a lot more than I enjoyed the first one, even though I did really enjoy that, and that was 4 stars and it was great. I'm really enjoying this. I'm loving the mystery surrounding this. I'm loving the mystery surrounding the things she found in the library. What does the eye mean? Is Dorian magic? Is she Aelin? Like, I have so many thoughts, questions, queries and concerns. And I'm loving it. But I need to cool down. And I don't know how. So me and my partner were just sitting outside. My neighbour's kids are wrecking around, so I wanted to come inside to film this specifically. She's lost her virginity to Chaol. Chaol, whatever. She's lost her virginity to Chaol. Don't even look at me. Girl, I am so suspicious of something that's going on. I mean, he said that, like, he would go with her if she wanted to go away. Like, he would start this new life with her. Why don't I trust it? It's because of Danny. Danny, you're getting the blame. You're getting the blame. You've planted the seed of doubt. Like, what about Dorian? Like, what about Dorian? Why have you done that? I'm on chapter 24, page 192. I'm going to try and get some more read today. We shall see. Let's read some chapters together. Today is quite the day, let me tell you. I didn't think I was going to film anything today because today is my one day of the year when all of my feelings hit me all at once. Today is 13 years since my mum passed away, and you would think that it being that length of time, not that it wouldn't be sad, but maybe like the blow would be lessened. No, not really. So today I've not really done anything. It's like nearly 4 p.m. already. It's like 4 minutes to 4. And I haven't done anything other than doom scroll on my phone, watch stuff on Netflix that I'm not really watching, and read. So, to catch you up from where I was yesterday, I've been writing notes on my phone as I went. So far, we found out Nehemia was going to be spoken to. He was going to have a word with her, by the king. He was going to have a word with her. Immediately felt fishy about that. Like, didn't enjoy that at all. And I was just like, no. And then saying to Chaol, like, make sure that there's guards there. You know, keep Celaena away. And then he agreed to that. I was like, my guy. I know it's his job, but like, my guy. And then Chaol gets kidnapped by Archer because him and Nehemia are working together. That really confused me. I was like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Me and Celaena were on the same page with that. I was like, I don't get it. Then her running to the palace to check that Nehemia was still alive. Girl was channeling all the powers. She was channeling all the magic. She had to be. Like, the fact that she literally outrun Chaol's horse. Girl just really let loose and let rip. And I love that for her. Then obviously she turns up there and Nehemia is dead. Big spoiler. Sauce. That, I literally sat staring at my book like for so long. If I had any more tears left, I would have cried. I really would have. But I don't think I have any left today. That I have no more. I could not believe it. And then when she turned around and attacked Chaol for not telling her that this threat had been made on Nehemia's life, and like she knew, like he knew that she was going to get interrogated by the king and he didn't tell Celaena. Like I felt the rage for her. I felt the rage for her, like, especially when she's turned around and like literally like loves him. Like, she's fallen for him. I said this before. Roll the tapes. I feel like he would put his job as captain of the guard above her. And that's what he fucking did. And then the fact that Dorian's freaky magic stopped her in its tracks. Oh my god. Chaol probably thinks that it's because, you know, she loves him when actually it was Dorian's freaky magic. And then Chaol locks her up. Locks her up. Just throws her away. Locks her up. And he's like, oh, I had no choice. My guy, you kind of had a choice. You kind of had a choice with that one. And then he goes and gets her because he feels bad and is like, she's never going to let me in again. Obviously. This isn't so far anyway, because this could get so much worse. And if I know Sarah J. Maas, it will get worse. So far, it is not the Tamlin level of betrayal that I expected. This is a dumb man being a dumb man. So far. But it has the potential to get worse. I'm now going to continue reading this and watch the turning point of the Vietnam War on Netflix. Because I read The Women last month and I've not stopped thinking about the fucking Vietnam War. I am, hang on chapter 41, so we're on page 312. We're flying through. I ordered Assassin's Blade because I'm going to read that third. I'm going to read it in the recommended reading order by SGM. I think I said that in the Throne of Glass book 1 read through. And also at the end of the month we have Releasing 10 coming out, and I'm in two minds of whether to pre-order it or to see if I can get it locally, because I haven't had the best experience trying to get things locally. I live in a very small town, like if you know where I live, you know. But it's really hard to get, even in the works, we have WH Smith's is closing down to become something else. I don't know what. But even in those shops, like, it's really hard to get new things. It'll be like a couple of days later and I'm like, I want it the day it comes out. Do you not understand? I'm locking in. But anyway, so I don't know whether to just order it. But then if I pre-order it, it's not going to come until like 3 or 4 that day, because Amazon doesn't get to us until like 3 or 4, because we literally live in the middle of nowhere. Because I need Releasing 10. This is not about my obsession with the Boys of Tommen. This is about Crown of Midnight. But anyway, I've done a whole read through of the series so far on my channel if you want to go and watch it. But I love the Boys of Tommen! For a woman who is 30 years old, I'm going to be 31 this year. Boke. No, I'm not just like 30 flirty and thriving. I'm in my 30s when I'm 31. Do you know what I mean? And I didn't think I would be as obsessed with the Boys Atonement as I am. But I just am. And I can't explain it. But I feel like it's some sort of like Celtic link in my brain. Anything to do with Ireland. I am just obsessed. Like, I do not mean to alarm you, but I've officially become the most obnoxious 30-year-old that there has ever been. My partner, to make me feel better about yesterday, because I'm only 30, bought me some jelly cats. He also bought me the engagement ring, Amusable jelly cats, because we got engaged last year. But she's on the shelf already. She's already placed. He got me the whale shark. His name's Godfrey, and I love him. Look at him. Look how grumpy he is. I'm just obsessed with him so much. And then I really like the strawberry matcha dragon, like the green dragon with the pink like wings and stuff. But he couldn't get her because she sold out. So he got me the persimmon dragon. And I love her. I feel like I'm gonna have to call her Peach or something. I've got the purple, like the lilac dragon, and she's called Violet because I was reading Fourth Wing at the time. Well, I think I was reading Iron Flame at the time. So she's called Violet, so I think she has to be called Peach. I think all the dragons are gonna just have to have colour names. But I am absolutely obsessed with her. She's so soft. She feels like my rabbits, but my rabbits won't let me cuddle them because they're prey animals, and even though I feed them every day and I care for them every day, they still think I'm gonna kill them. So they don't let me cuddle them, but this, she's gonna let me cuddle her, and I just love her so much. I can't. So just like prepare for either one of these to be attached to me at all times, and I'm gonna have to find a place to put these. Because we have a small house and I'm overwhelmed with stuffed teddies because I'm only 30. Looked what hath arrived. Assassin's Blade is here. I feel really bad because I ordered off Amazon, and I'm trying to not order off Amazon as much, but it's just too convenient because we got Assassin's Blade, which she's chunkier than I thought she was going to be for a prequel, for like a novella. So we've got Assassin's Blade here. I also got nail foils because if you don't know, I do nails for my day job, and to soak off people's nails I needed nail foils. So I got them. And for my sketches and my sketchbook, I got these Sakura Jelly Roll white gel pens. Whoa. An 8, a 10, and a 5. So they're just like wee gel pens. I don't know. I'm still getting into, oh yeah, look, you can see the size difference in the nib there. And then, what was the other one? The 8. And then that's like in between. I'm still getting into the arty things, and I'm not very good right now, but you know, we practice, and that's the whole part of it. But I really wanted these Jelly Roll white ones. Where could I get all those things together is what I was trying to say. Was where could I get all those things together and delivered the next day? I'm gonna pick my tab colours for this, and then we're gonna jump right in because, well, I was gonna be like, oh, I don't want to spoil what happens at the end. I know what happens in the end. I've read the first fucking, anyway. So it's 434. So she's about the same. So we're gonna have to get cracking. I was speaking to my friend Erin last night, and she said that Assassin's Blade can be a bit of a slog. So we're just gonna try and dive straight in because I really need to know what is going to happen in Heir of Fire. I finished Crown of Midnight last night. Let's just back the fuck up about the fact that I haven't spoken about it yet. I finished Crown of Midnight last night, and I finished it, and I was like, okay, so I guess the Aelin thing, right? I guess that right. I don't understand why Chaol is having like this inner panic about her going back to her family, because like she's not actually going to kill them, and he wanted her to go back to Wendelin to like be amongst people who like are descendants of Fae or at one point were Fae. So like, what's his beef? You know, and that worries me. And I was so right about Roland getting headaches like Celaena. I was so right about it. I felt really, really good about it, actually. Yeah, so I'm very, very excited to read this. As always, the last 100 pages, Sarah J Maas really just brought the smoke, and I couldn't stop reading. I was like, like this. So we're just gonna jump right into this and see how much we can read today, because I have the whole, well, it's 1 p.m. now, and I don't have anything else to do today other than drink coffee and read this. So that's what we're gonna do. And I'm back to work tomorrow, so I want to try and get as much of this read as I can whilst watching Paddington in Peru, because I'm obsessed with the Paddington movies. And I don't know if you've seen Paddington, but I'm obsessed with it. Maybe that's what will be my book club video for this month. It's just me screaming about how much I love Paddington and Grey's Anatomy. Yeah, anyway, we're going to move on to this, and we'll see where we're up to.